This one should be the auto bomber one I had, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm basically getting back on hellclock because I want to discuss some things that just occurred with the whole little dev live stream going over the patch that's coming out in a couple of days. I don't know if it's exactly within a week, but like it should be sometime in a couple of days or so. Basically what the main dev dude wants at some point is for classes to be a thing. Hold on a second. I'm trying to remember where I'm at on this constellation because I know I was going into spells. That's 6 to crit. This is that would get more chances, but more chances to be 15% critical damage. So we're just gonna go into conviction real quick. All right. Um, but yeah, like the main dude Mark, he basically wants classes to be a thing, and I kind of get why because like the start of the game is definitely rough, and I got like 1 point from what I was doing. My shoulder was hurting. Oh, I don't even have like the full. I just realized that, so I need to put a point into something. Oh, and then it would unlock the thing that I need. Go figure. Oh yeah, I was trying to do this so I can get like conviction gain and stuff like that. Okay, so there's this, there's that. I don't have enough spots. Page 2, let me get rid of some of these. What is this? Elemental resistance, don't care. This actually might be decent, so I'll keep that. Alright, so I have like 2,000 to spend. Do I have any upgrades? That has evasion on it. That's kind of decent. Let's just take that and go. So I was working on Act 3 for this build, and I just got tired, so I just stopped. And I was just like, I needed a break from Hellclock in general, so I just stopped playing for a bit. And that's when I like started playing the Ascension WoW and stuff. But yeah. So it seems like there's gonna be a few like the new mode that's coming out is basically going to be like kind of like Ascension, but just a little bit different. There's just gonna be respecking on the bell and stuff, so you don't think it. I don't think they're gonna put in promises. I think they're just gonna make it so like you purely get constellations and you keep them from the curse shrines. I don't know how fully it's gonna work. I don't think they went over that too much, but get projectile speed. Okay, so the build he was covering in that little dev stream though was the bleed variant of like the Shadow Bomber Rosary build. Like basically you stack the bleeds with the Rosary and then you detonate them with Shadow Dash. The thing is with Shadow Dash is you want to keep Shadow Dash to level 1 solely because the cooldown stays 0.25. Shadow Dash is mainly for mobility. You don't need it for damage. You do kind of want to go through things with it for damage though, because it would stack the damage thing with the relic, so you'll get 20% damage, increasing per stack. When you upgrade the relic, it sadly does not increase the damage. It only increases the move speed. I mean the duration of the buff. That applies for all tiers of this relic because I have all tier 3 relics. Because I think I have all tier 3 relics. Let me see. That's tier 3. That's tier 3. It's tier 2. Tier 2. Okay, so these two are tier 2. That reduces the life cost, which is good. You want that as low as humanly possible. This is tier 2. Um, and that's tier 2. Yeah, this is tier 3. But as you see, like it's still 20% no matter what. It just lasts like a second and 25 seconds longer. Or if it was 2 seconds. I don't remember what the tier 1 effect is. I'm going to banish this. We're gonna redraw. I should have went. I do need a little bit of dash speed because I do need this to go a little bit faster. I think I need one more thing of dash speed and I should be good. And the reason why you need dash speed as much as humanly possible because you cannot cast things while you're dashing. So if I want to use my buff, I have to stop and then do this real quick. But once you get enough dash speed, the cooldown is so low that you can start casting while you're waiting on the animation lock to stop. And of course for this build you need lifesteal, like you cannot do anything without lifesteal. you will kill yourself if you don't have lifesteal. Even if you get like second wind, it'll save you like one time, and then if your conviction runs out, you will just die instantly. So you got to keep that in mind when you are building this build, that you do need lifesteal. Like most builds, you need lifesteal, but they did address that. They did the main guy addressed that. He said he does hate the fact that I want to redraw to get crit chance. Oh, no, I'm too broke for that. I forgot that I redrawed already. Okay, so we'll get rid of this then, and we'll just keep 3 that I need. I don't think there's a way for me to get 50 more gold. I wasn't expecting I forgot about the fact that I redrawed earlier, because normally I make enough gold to where that doesn't matter, but yeah, I don't right now, so. But to go in this build, just the typical constellation stuff for spells. It's just since it's not quills or the bell, you don't go into the plague tree, and you go into the lightning tree. It says it's the rosary is lightning damage. That's the only 2 types that you can put for a rosary is lightning and physical. So don't worry about the mana cost, that doesn't matter. We just want to increase critical damage. We want projectile speed and duration for rosary, projectile count overall. So if you get the yellow relic that gives you projectile amount and the gun that gives you projectile amount on top of getting the crit buff that I always go for, then like you'll do even more damage because you'll have 4 of those going off at the same duration, and it'll put more ticks into your build. Like, sure, you won't visually see more, but there will be still more, like even though you don't see it. So just do this real quick. Just make sure to avoid like staying in lightning auras, because like if those tick, you possibly will die, especially on low conviction. Here we go, projectile speed again. You want evasion over endurance, because endurance is only for physical, and anti-magic is only evasion for magic. I don't know why they made it that way. Like, why are you gonna have like the super evasion and make that the easiest one to get, especially if you can start getting that, and then have the more specific evasions when they're only slightly better. Like, there's no point in stacking them. It's better just get normal evasion and then just go from there. As you can see, currently these are doing like 500k crits, which isn't terrible, but it's not like the best thing in the world. It's just they hit often and fast enough to where that doesn't matter. Sorry, I just want to make sure I get all the boxes. Crit chance, okay. Then we'll go into crit damage. The main thing you want tier 3 as fast as humanly possible is the rosary thing, because the meters and creation matter a crap ton. Like, the fact that it goes from like 19 to 10 is insane on base. I'm just trying not to die here. Whatever, I'll just use my conviction potions. And the conviction potion is also another thing you'll need, because like without it you just won't be doing like double damage. Like it's basically every time you pop a potion it's like double damage, and you can stack them too. I don't know how much more damage it'll increase because I know there's spikes, but I don't know the thresholds and all that stuff, so you definitely got to keep those in mind. From what I've gathered, from when I played with, like, the main top 3 builds are this, Split Shot, and, Quills. Oh, no, Bell's up there, too. Bell is actually really, really good. If you focus only on Bell and you don't try to squeeze crap into it. Okay, now that I got protection, I can kind of go a little ham, so let's go a little ham. The chest, you don't have to be by it. Like, look, I'll go back, see, like, I gathered everything. The second you click the chest, you can just keep going, and then you're good to go. That's always been the case, but I just like seeing the things pop out. So if you just pop that real quick. The other stuff though, you do kind of need to get near. Okay, buff duration, damage, skill speed. Let's go critical damage for now. Okay, we'll try to get crit damage on here. There we go, crit damage. The reason you want to banish 3 of the things that you won't use and keep 3 of the things that you will use, because most things only have 2 or 3 options on the blue section, and on the yellow section will only have 1 of the 2 options as well. So it makes it so you always get what you want to see. Especially when you don't need like certain types. Like if you're building an elemental build, you don't need physical in your build whatsoever. And mainly life doesn't really do anything, so life is kind of pointless. Especially with mana's where you get your conviction gain from. So basically it's crit chance, depending on how mana starved you are, mana would be the second highest priority of that tree. I need to do a little bit more damage. I'm doing a little bit too little here. I need to also run right into this boss. Hold on. I need to find a corner where I'm not bouncing off of it. There we go. This is perfect. This is the best way to do the build, is just find a way to get a boss into a corner and just stay right next to the boss where the things are going to hit him and just keep dashing into the wall. This only works for marksman skills. This isn't like a spell or whatever. Honestly, a lot of the Act 3, that's actually pretty good, but we're still going to crit damage. The Act 3 relics that you get besides the one for lifesteal increases your melee skill damage, they all pretty much suck. Like, I haven't seen like a good one that's like insanely good. And remember, Rosary is considered an attack and a spell, so it benefits off attack speed and cooldown speed. But the problem is, since that only affects your cast speed, there's no point in going in either one of those. So if you see like attack speed or skill speeds or whatever for this build, for the Rosary upgrades, do not pick them. They do nothing for the build because you're not casting them. And we're going to try the wall strategy for these guys too. Like, we're just going to go here. Oh, there's some range mobs, so we can't really do that. I mean, I can kind of do it with this pillar. But like, another thing is you also want to try to... Hold on. I gotta move just a little bit more. Come on. Getting the perfect spot is a bit hard sometimes, especially when they like to be up your butt. But it's manageable, it just takes a little bit. Like, the build can be a bit annoying to play due to that, but it's still an insanely good DPS build. So, like, finding a good wall is hard. You can just dash in and out to get the damage that way. Like, this is why I wish there was, like, a way to make the orbs rotate closer to you. Because you want to make sure, like, when you're standing to a wall and constantly doing it, that they're as close as humanly possible. So that way they're always ticking on mobs, and you're not missing damage because the mob is, like, all in your butt, and you can't, like, you know, expel them. You can't, like, push them back or anything like that. They have to have some kind of, like, defensive ward or something. This is only doing, like, 300k. So we're just gonna buff up real quick, take care of these guys. Generally, another good thing to do is, since we have the thing where conviction, for closed body gets more conviction on activation based on missing life. I'm just trying to ramp that up right now, while keeping my rosaries active as soon as possible. So we'll get our life low. Oh, we can't do that with mobs around. Hold on. We'll get our life low. Stop, then activate it real quick, and then boom, and then that way we'll get even more conviction and more damage from it. Now I'll just pop a potion for the sake of popping a potion. Sometimes doing circles is also good too, like you can just do the circle in like a little circle formation and try to take rosaries off of that. It just all depends on what you do. Oh, I gotta try to power because this makes it just so much easier. See now, like now I'm heading up to like 2 mil. The variance in damage is like one of the probably the most annoying things about this build, but it's still a very solid build. You can just dash through a lot of things before they even tick on you, so it kind of gives you a little bit of damage immunity as well, on top of the evasion, so that's also why you want to stack evasion. It's going to be hard to be low HP and stack that properly, so I'm just not bothering. And then we're going to pop a conviction potion and increase my damage even further while I'm dashing through these guys. Pop another one, so I'm not doing enough. I'm gonna try wall hugging with these guys. Yeah, see it. Oh, this guy has like, he has defensive aura, so I'm doing like really no damage to this guy. But like as you can see, like it's ticking for as much as like double knives per se, but you don't have to be on top of them. That's like another thing you can do is like an extra DPS to add into it is like do some double knife relics, but because of how relics, how many relics you need to make this work, like going the main double knives one would be kind of annoying to do, unless you're just going for the pure there we go, dash speed. So I might need another dash speed. But I still can't cast while I'm doing this. Like I said, if this was closer to me, this wouldn't be such an issue, but since it's not closer to me, this is a pain in the ass to get it consistently hit things. Okay, since these are projectiles, you want to go into projectile skill damage, and then we want to save up 9k to get the double projectile count, and then that'll also help a lot. If it wasn't for the fact that like I said, like the pets take up your upgrades and whatnot, it'd be nice if you could just have like a pet, just have a pet just to draw attention, and that way you can abuse the pet to where you can basically have the pet keep people in a certain spot, and then you just do all the damage and just wreck things. Okay, so he's gonna be right on top of me because he teleports. But as you can see, like, I'm not really taking too much damage, and I'm always going to have, like, conviction up, because I need conviction for damage. So when I can get them to slowly walk to me, it's fine. But when they're teleporting and stuff, it gets a bit hard to utilize the DPS aspects of the build to down them ASAP. Especially on like higher hell difficulties when they have like way more HP. Like I've had this build operating for a while. I just never, like I said, like when I got to Act 3 with it, I just got bored and I needed a break. I've tried like nearly every build out there almost. And I don't really want to try a pet build because like the pets themselves don't do damage. Like the pets are so useless. Okay. I'm not gonna scale anything else up just yet. The other issue with this build is since you don't spend mana with it, power orbs can become a problem. So like you can just do this real quick until you get all your power orbs. Which I'm not gonna get because I don't have 50% or whatever. Alright, let's just do this all at once. Get even more conviction in so my damage stays as high as humanly possible. I'm gonna pop another potion. As you can see, my conviction right now is at 40k. I can get it even higher, but I just want to save my potions until the final boss. Okay, that is good, but I'd rather have the evasion because not losing a bunch of conviction all at once is better. Especially with how restricted this build is. Oh, these defensive fucking mechanics are annoying. So we're just gonna do the circle strat for now. I almost could have had a certain spot for that. We honestly don't really need cooldown speed. I just have it because it's on the belt. Once again, circle. And we'll just pop a potion real fast because most likely we'll get another potion in this clear of mobs. I hope. Nope. Doesn't seem like it will. I'm trying to stay in this corner as much as I possibly can. Potion to get more damage. I'm just glad it's not freezing up and stuff. That was like another reason why I was getting tired of playing, was because like the constant freezing was getting on my nerves. I played for like 2 hours already, so like I've learned that I can only play in like 2 hour sessions at a time, and I gotta like take like a complete break from the game for a bit. And that's the only way I can play it without it getting insanely like frame rate destroying and stuff like that. Let's pop another potion just versus eagles because there is no meat here. Still no new potion, which kind of blows. That's fine. There we go, we got our fourth potion. Okay, so this isn't more damage, yeah. That's just physical. What I wanted is lightning damage or projectile mount. This is more HP, which is good. And that's life. Life would almost be good, but like I honestly the cooldown speed does help these two. So it's not completely terrible to have, so I'm just gonna keep it. Alright, so we're just gonna kill the slacky guy right here. Nice, I found the sweet spot where the shotgun thing won't hit me. Okay, so I'm still hitting him. We're gonna pop another potion. Oh shit, I need to get out of here. There's still an off chance I can die, so I'm not trying to take that chance. Especially when I'm out of potions. So you at least saw that it goes through walls, so I can't use walls to yeah, I couldn't use walls to like maneuver around that because his shotgun things does go through walls, so I can't like try to like line of sight it or anything like that. Dimension decay. We'll just do that. That was really hard to do because I also didn't want to risk since I don't have second wind. At least I no, I do have second wind. Never mind, I could have taken the risk. What am I doing? I thought I still didn't spec into it, so I was like trying not to take the risk of dying because you know it's not like other games where you die. It's like oh, I just go fight the boss again, and you know you go right back and try the boss again. In this game, you die, the whole run restarts. So like you don't want to die, like you don't want to take as many risks because of that. Okay, I need to stack up my thing again. Does this guy have defensive? No, he's just plague resistant. I mean, it's doing okay damage. It's just, I don't know. I just don't like the restrictions of the build. That's what's like throwing me off about it. But it's a insanely good build. Just after a while playing it, it can just throw you off. And you can just get sick of playing it. To be honest. Especially when there's no like true control over it, you just gotta hope all the pieces align in place and that you can just murder something with it. Like, cause you just gotta hope that like things stay in a certain spot, basically. And if they don't, then it's like, oh fuck, I gotta move again. And so on and so forth. It's just I'm not getting power orbs, my cooldowns aren't decreasing by a lot. See, like I said, it's like hard to get the right spot, especially when they like to be up your butthole. So we're just gonna do the usual. We're just gonna keep dashing back and forth to the room until they die. Sometimes it's like that's sadly the only strat you can do. Just back forth, back forth, back forth, back forth. Usually it's better to do with a keyboard than it is anything else almost. we're just gonna do the back and forth dashes. It's just the scaling in Act 3 gets so out of hand. It's ridiculous, like how much you need to stay on top of the Act 3 DPS checks because of like certain affixes and crap like that, and just they need to tone down Act 3. Act 3 is too much of a power spike. Like the balance between Act 1 and Act 2 is more fair, in my opinion. Like, cause there's a bit of a jump there, but it's not as ridiculous as Act 3. Like, Act 2 is manageable, but Act 3 is just, like, you need, like, pure crack cocaine to do Act 3 damage in your build. Alright, so we're almost there, we're almost there. And I am gonna do, like, a Hell 30, like, pure split shot build at one point. I just switched over to this because, I don't know, I just wanted to try it out because it was pretty broken. Okay, this guy's hitbox is big enough to where I could probably... Oh, fuck, he's one of those guys. So he's got the range thing that can one-shot you in addition to all these other affixes that can one-shot you. So this guy's completely annoying. So I might have to pop a few potions to kill him and get him over and done with. Come on, stay in the fucking... Whatever, we'll just stay in this corner. This is taking fucking forever, man. Like, you see how fast this is ticking, and even with how fast it's ticking, how long this is taking, because, like, the damage is just not there. Because I don't have, like, the upgrades and stuff on the bell. Like, you need those bell upgrades first before you can truly progress in Act 3. That's the only thing that sucks about it. I want to save my money. Okay, so this guy should thankfully be pretty easy. So popping all our potions increased our damage by a crap ton. Maybe with his spiders, it's taking a while because he has like nearly quadruple the HP he normally does. God, this is taking forever. I'm not used to boss kills taking this long. Let's get that one, whatever. We'll get that because it's just pure damage. So now the HP scaling is going to get a bit insane right now. That's usually how this goes. Oh god, I'm dealing with propane nest. Screw this. I'm gonna go to the end real fast. I want to get this shrine upgrade. Oh my god, of course it's one of these instead of a normal fucking shrine. Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, guess we got to kill these assholes the normal way. Let's just do this curse shrine and get it out of the way. Alright, I'm still doing the shrine. I'm not even done with the second wave. Fuck, I ran out of potions and I'm not even fucking done with the second wave. This is ridiculous. Great, and now I gotta deal with burrowers. Ignition gain. I'll just get that, screw it. I need a stack. God dang it. You wanna try casting it? Yeah, no, that's not working. Alright, we're just gonna do this. I fucking hate having to do this, but fucking hate burrowers, man. There we go, we found a sweet spot. See, like, the conviction helps, it's just a matter of,
I'm grateful.
keeping it consistent. That's my only problem right now that I have with this build. But still not enough. That's still too far. God damn it. Wait, I think it's hitting it now. There we go. Boom. Boom. 3.7, 4 million. So yeah, so to do the highest burst potential, you definitely need max potions and then potion amount on healing so that the conviction potion gives you the most humanly possible. That way you can burst with the skill. Just sucks there's like no way to like get like potion recharge. Like have it so your potions naturally refill automatically. Or there might be, I just haven't checked it on the bell. You saw like that increased like my damage like nearly like 4 times the normal amount. Damn it, I'm trying to stay on the wall and I can't. He's gliding against it. Okay, it's kind of there. Fuck. Fucking Christ. There we go, now I'm hitting him. Or, well, no, it's dead, that's why. Like, I was like, oh, I was hitting him. I don't care about those mobs. Those mobs don't get experience or anything. I'm not even gonna try to kill the goblin, so we're just gonna pretend like it doesn't exist. Another plague nest, let me go deal with that. Why is it fucking so hard to stay in one fucking spot? Just stay in the fucking spot! For fuck's sakes. It's like, I have it, then he's like, no, I gotta dash this way for no fucking reason, even though you're not even aiming that way. There we go. Finally. It's like I'm not changing my direction to push, and it's like working, and then all of a sudden it's like, nah. I decided to change my fucking mind. Get in the fucking corner. There we go. God damn it. There we go. Just gotta stay still. Okay, there's not enough mobs for me to give a shit about this floor anymore. Okay, so we're gonna go to the end of the next floor and just hope I don't get another fucking gay bullshit fucking... shrine that doesn't fucking do anything. Thank you. To finally get the upgrade I wanted. Alright, now we can go back and start murdering things. We can get another sweet spot going. These mobs are spawned by plague nests, so I don't care about them. Okay. Stop going through the fucking... There, just stay in the fucking spot. There we go. Trying to open the fucking chest and I can't. These fucking dickheads. Don't care about them. just want to kill enough to where I can clear most of this out, and then once I do that, then I can move forward. Alright, good. Yeah, fuck this. Tired of this shit. The only thing I give a fuck right now is about cursed shrines and chests. Actually, I don't give a fuck about curse shrines right now because they're temporary. I'm not gonna put points in them. Not right to that fucking thing, anyways. Oh man. I can look at this shit over with. Let's just go elemental damage. And I'm gonna put more elemental damage. Well, of course, it's on these fucking bullshit shrines. Gotta fucking hate these shrines with a fucking passion. Hate this fucking act with a goddamn passion too. Like get fucking done and over with. Damage. I don't have enough for the yellow amount now that I think about it. Fuck, oh well. I think I'll probably get 500 here. I just need to take my time with things. Yeah, fucking screw this. I just want this shit over with. This is taking too goddamn long. No, this is taking fucking forever. How does it go from fucking 3 billion HP? Oh great, the normal attack is one-shotting me. It'd be nice if the potions where I could pick them up. God, that was AIDS. Man, not having all that extra damage and stuff just sucked. And the skill levels. The skill levels, the fucking oh dude, trying to do that with I'm just picking shit, just picture. At least now I got permanent 2 more constellation points, which is nice. But yeah, with only this much of the reliquary, like, oh my god, that was hell. Alright, I'm gonna stop it there. That's done. That's all that matters.